Hey there, it's Lisa Appia. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're talking about how to network on LinkedIn. I'll be sharing with you some tips to up your networking game on LinkedIn. So let's get right into it. First thing is you want to have a complete LinkedIn profile. You want to make sure that every section on your profile is complete. I do have a video where I share the 6 elements of a successful LinkedIn profile. I'm sharing that link right above, so I go in a lot more detail in that video of how to create your LinkedIn profile. But you want to make sure that the basic sections are there. So your photo, your headline, your about section, your experience, your education, as well as recommendations. All those details are there so that when somebody is coming on your profile, that they can have a sense of what you do and who you are. The next thing you want to do is you want to connect with people in your industry. There may be people that you already know on LinkedIn that you can connect with. And then there may be people in your industry that you do not know personally, but you'd like to expand your network and get to know them. This is not necessarily, hey, I'm looking for a job, that's why I'm connecting with you, but it's all about building relationships, expanding your network. So you can reach out to people, you can send a note when you're connecting with them to let them know why you're connecting with them, and that sometimes gives people more ease and more willingness to connect with you. But in my own personal experience, I haven't seen a big difference when I send a note or when I do not send a note when I'm connecting with people. So it's all a question of preference. There's some people I will definitely send a note. Let's say we met at a networking event, I'm connecting with you. Obviously, I'll send a note so you remember where we connected. But there's other people who I just send a connection request to and they tend to accept. So it's all about a question of preference. What I would say though is connect with people for a reason. You don't just want to accumulate thousands of connections for no reason and you don't really know who's in your network. There's no point to that really, because ultimately what makes a difference on LinkedIn are those conversations you're able to take offline. The next thing on LinkedIn that you can do to network is through content development or commenting on the posts of other people who are on the platform. It's a great way to engage on the platform, get to know people, to share your expertise, to share your knowledge, to share your insight. So connecting with people through content development, or if you see somebody in your industry has made a thought-provoking post that you want to share your comments or your perspective on, you can definitely do that. And that's a great way to build relationships. People will get to know you, get to know your way of thinking, and it's a great way to create top-of-mind awareness for your brand and what you do. The next thing that you can do on LinkedIn is finding groups that are industry specific. Often through these groups you will find like-minded people who are also looking to network, and that's why they're in these groups. Some groups are a lot more active than others, so just by seeing what the activity is like on the group, you can decide whether you want to join or not. And a lot of times you need to get approved or accepted before you can join the group, but that's a great way to look for industry specific groups, but also groups that are based on geography. If there are professionals in your city who are networking online, that's a great way to leverage that platform that they've created to expand your reach and expand your network using LinkedIn. Alright, so if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, here's the QR code to my profile. I would love to connect with you and to get to know you better and to network on LinkedIn. So I post content daily on LinkedIn, so you can also follow my content there as well. I have other videos where I share a lot more information on how to build your personal brand on LinkedIn and show up more confidently. So I'm sharing that video right here. You can click and go straight right into it, and I will see you next Thursday in the next video where I talk about leadership, LinkedIn, or career. All right, on that note, take care.